Hi everybody, making some more Doom levels today. I trust you can hear me alright. I haven't got long before work, but I'm making probably the last level now, which is going to be a different sort of level, because this is going to be a level... Shit, this knife isn't very sharp. Hopefully this one's a bit better. Oh, that one's the one that isn't working. I think I've got one in the other room. Let me just try this one out for a little bit and see if we can get it to work. It does have the snap-off blades, but... I'll just try a different knife. 1 minute. Back in 2 seconds. Here we go. Something much more substantial. You can snap off these blades, but I don't really trust it after last time. They never snap off very well. Okay. That's better. That's better. So what I've got today is these levels. Crucified Men. Crucified Marines. So cut off the white bits and then stick this all onto card, cut it all out, glue it all together, and hopefully, and I need to make a bridge as well. I'm going to do a level which has a bridge. We started streaming 61 seconds ago. I might share this on Discord as well. I'm trying to get that back into my Discord. We have a lot of cutting out to do. This guy has lost his leg. And you forget how there's a lot of grotesque imagery in Doom and Doom 2. It's more basically the people splashed against the walls. Have we got anyone watching at the moment? Let me just have a look. 2 people watching. That's probably including myself. Might do another one of these tonight, just because I've got some more work to do. I think I've probably got one more level to do after this one, and that is literally done. And then I've got to edit all the bits together, which in itself will take a long time to do. Then I've got to wait for my extra props to arrive. One of the props was meant to arrive yesterday, hasn't arrived. One of the props is I don't think I'm going to get it for months and months and months now, which is a shame because it means I won't be able to finish this video for months and months and months. But it's a bit of a bugger. Hey Mike, how you doing? Edit and reshoot and edit, cry, drink and edit until it's done. That's it, man. I've got to get the most important prop I need for this is going to be delayed by a long time. So I'm just kind of concerned that I may not get this out for a while. These are basically the discs I'm buying off from Romero. I want to use them in this because I want to make it a bit more meaningful to have the actual discs from his collection in it. I do have a floppy disk that I bought, and also I printed out a stickers as well to fit on the front here. But it doesn't really mean anything to me, this, you know. The discs I'm buying are going to mean a hell of a lot to me, and to have them actually in this is going to mean loads more. So I'm going to have to wait for them. And it makes part of the story as well. I'm going to show that the certificate that comes with the discs and put it in the machine and then boot it up and play it. And, you know, it's going to tell a bit of a story of that time I waited. Nearly, what's it going to be? These discs don't come, Ireland's lockdown law apparently is a lot more stricter than it is over here. So they're not going to be out of lockdown for a long time. I can tell by the way you've done so far, it's going to be really. I really hope so, man. Thank you so much. Last 2 levels to do. I've got to showcase the plasma rifle, and I've all got to. This is going to be the level basically showcasing like all the dead bodies and stuff. You know how you have all the strung up bodies in Doom, so you have these sort of guys like that. It's going to showcase all of that, and then I'm going to have some bodies swinging from the ceiling as well, and you got to go through them all and dodge them all as you go through that, because the violence of Doom is a very iconic part of it, and I need to showcase that. And what other bits? The plasma rifle, I've got to do that. I wasn't sure how I was going to do the plasma rifle, but I want to do it kind of like it microwaves enemies. So kind of like in Doom Eternal, like you do literally sort of shoot people and then they pop. And I really like that element. So I'm going to use that in this, where you shoot bad guys with a plasma rifle. And I want it to kind of like it's sort of like moving around like that. So like, yeah, I've still got a lot of work to do, a lot of editing to do. I looked at all the editing. I've done a very large proportion of it, but what I have to do is I put all the footage into Final Cut, edit it all, and then I save that whole edited piece that I've done, all the footage, as one solid file. Then I take that whole solid file of all the pieces that I've edited together with colour correction and all the effects and stuff like that, so it won't get messed up when I have to edit it again. So what I do then is take all that big, large chunk of footage, which is going to be about 20 gigs, because I save it as an Apple ProRes, and then I put that back into Final Cut, so it doesn't lose any quality. And then that's when I put all the filters over the top of it, and then more effects. And then I'll put kind of like the monitor screen over the top of it, then switching between that, then cutting it up, and there's just so much work. And then you add the sound effects, and then you add kind of like, if any more effects need to be needed, you can add more onto that sort of thing. So it's a very long-winded process, but we will get there in the end. And I'll tell you what, man, like I was thinking the other day, unless I really, really want to carry on with YouTube after this one, I don't know if I'm going to carry on with it. Like, I lost like 20 subscribers the other day, and I feel like if I want to make videos on YouTube to sort of like, for fun, and I don't know, I don't really feel like anything will come from this channel at all. Like, it's just too hard to make anything on here anymore, and I just want people to see my work. But at the end of the day, look, I've got like 3,802 subscribers, and there's 3 people watching. There's got to be something up with this, man. Like, either people are subscribing to me, like, I don't know, it just doesn't seem very, like my everyone's being notified that I'm streaming. So yeah, it's a bit weird, YouTube. I just find out, like, I find that sort of like people aren't really notified, and people aren't really. It's just a different rule. I can't get it. Sorry, I'm cutting things up as I'm concentrating. I'm cutting things up as I'm talking, and the words aren't coming out properly. Basically, I feel that YouTube isn't really for small creators anymore. That's what I was trying to say. You should take a look at the number of subscribers a person has on YouTube and how many people actually watch the videos they put up. That's it, man. Like, I've got like nearly 4,000 subscribers, and my videos get like 100 views. Like, so subscribers don't really mean anything anymore. It's really solely about what you're putting out and if people watch it. Because I mean, like, subscribers aren't being notified anymore, I don't think. Even if you ring the bell and all that sort of business. Not to mention, a lot of my videos get demonetized. So, like, that's another big problem. YouTube doesn't like that sort of thing. Another thing that I saw today, right, was an advert, and it was an advert that was basically a con. You know, like, hey Rex, how you doing? That has little bearing on many cases. Subscribers' numbers are not an indication of watch time. Yeah, that's right. Popular people that make 95% of their viewers aren't subscribed. Oh, right, okay. Hang on, let me just put this round like that. You think that? But if Google puts you in an oblate like that, an oblate, I've never heard that word before, like that, you'll be lucky to get 5 views over 2 months. Yeah, I just feel that you can be subscribed to somebody and they won't see your stuff. It's like I'm subscribed to loads of people, but I never see. And I swear I ring the bell on a lot of channels as well, and I never really get informed that someone's made a video. There we go. The Doom disc. What do you think? I cut my hair again the other day as well. I neatened it up a little bit. Tomorrow what I've got to do is do all the mug shots, you know, like all the battered up face and stuff like that. I've done it, I've got it all saved already, but I want to do it again because I missed a load of kind of like the expressions last time I did the Doom video, and it's all about the expressions. When you pick up the gun, and when you are shocked as well, I missed that one out. So I've got to do all that stuff tomorrow. But first things first, I've got to stick this on. You look like Avon the space biker. I've never heard of that guy before. But hopefully he's a cool guy. I'll have to Google him later on and find out what the hell he looks like. Space biker's alright though. I'll just glue this down. Anyone else seen Avon the Space Biker? From Beta Half-Life? I have no idea. I remember I played Half-Life back in the day, but I didn't play the Beta Half-Life. I don't know. Half-Life 2, they need to make Half-Life 3 is what they need to do. They need to get off their asses and make Half-Life 3. That was serious, that game. Well, sorry, Half-Life 2 was serious. And Half-Life 1 for the time as well, that was really good. Doom! This would be like my disc that I can set fire to if I need to. Okay, that's that done. Hopefully that sticks on, that stays on there. Doesn't look too bad actually. Ooh, I've got a piece of plastic in a cut. Ah, shit, a plastic splinter in this cut here. Fuck, that hurt. Right. Here's the ground, got to make the ground. If I don't finish this today, I'll have to finish it tonight. Gonna have all the bodies hanging over the top of it as well. It's gonna look quite good, I think. Oh, that fucking kills, man. Ah, fucker. Plastic splinter in a really deep cut. Fuck, that hurt. By the way, what is the weather like where you guys are? Ah, got it. Oh, damn. Ah, fucking hurt. Nearly cut my tongue off as well. It rains snow in the morning. I take it you're not from the UK then? Or maybe from Scotland. Where do I get all the cardboard from? We are renovating my house at the moment. Getting new fridges, new cookers, all different stocks of trying to sort the house out and whatever. So always have cardboard, at least for the moment. I am starting to run out though. We just bought a fridge, and the whole fridge came in a giant piece of cardboard. So that's kept me going for some time. What we can do is go to like It depends where you are in the world, but you can go to like I don't know. What I sometimes do is go to like stores and say, look, can I take a load of your cardboard that you're throwing away or recycling? And then I'll recycle it after I'm finished with it. And they're like, yeah, sure. You got so much of it. Take it. There we go. There's a level there. That's going to be the floor. No, that's going to be the bridge. So I've got the bridge there. Okay. What I need to do next is stick with the cardboard. But I'm seriously thinking maybe this should be the last video. And maybe I should sort of maybe continue it a little longer. Do a few more live streams. All that sort of business. Don't know. Grocers and retail outlets normally have large amounts of cardboard in the back. That's right, yeah, that's where I go sometimes to get stuff if I need it. It's not hard to find cardboard. Although when you need it, whenever it's something I sort of generally need, it always seems hard to get. It's funny that. Whenever you think something is easy to get hold of, it usually is quite difficult. Think of something that you could just easily pick up, and usually it's hard. Like tin cans. I guarantee it'd be difficult to find tin cans if you wanted them, but you see them everywhere until it's time until you need them. There's a door there. You use that like that. We've got the floor. So we're going to put the lava either side here. Not so much these days. I was just using tin cans as an example. It's just one of those things you probably wouldn't ever see. I've got this here, but it looks a bit too big. What do you reckon? I think I printed it, and then I was like, shit, that head is way too big. So I don't know. Although it would look good against the blood there, you know what I mean? It would look quite good, but I don't know. Or to go play it by ear. So there's the blood there. We're going to make a bridge. So the bridge will go here, like that. And the bridge needs to be about as wide as the door. So like that. So make the bridge about the yay high. These will go like that. Potentially, maybe a bit higher there. You can't see any of what I'm doing. Let me move this down a little bit, and you can see what I'm doing. So now I'm going to stick this on the card. We've got plenty of cardboard up here, hopefully. Oh, my Mac. And Mac. I think I'll do Blood and June Nukem and leave it at that. I think. Okay. Right, now we're going to stick all this down. Use as much of this card as we can to our advantage. Oh dear. Oh dear. Good. Stick that down. remember for this one, we've got to make these higher. That's the thing, isn't it? I'm not sure, kind of like, once I've finished this video, I mean, I'm not sure how well it's going to do for the channel, because as soon as I finish this video, I'm pretty happy with the way it's going to turn out, I think. But after it's done, it's kind of like going back to making these bodge job videos again. Some people like the videos, but I don't think they're very popular, you know? Right, let's stick a couple of those down. Where's the other one? They're not very popular, these videos, so like... But then again, I've just got to do it for myself, haven't I? So I'll go there like that. There we go. Stick that down there. Okay, there's a nice big space there. Oh shit, I just remembered that was the drawbridge, wasn't it? So, oh, that's okay, that's okay. And we've got where's the door? The door's here. So can we fit the door there? Not really. Or can we? No, we can't. That goes up there. Well, I thought I enjoyed these streams. They're incredibly nice to have while I edit. Okay, good, good. Pleased to hear it. What are you editing at the moment? And what are you using to edit? There's one question I was going to ask, but I didn't really get an answer for. I put it on Twitter, but I didn't really get an answer for it. And that is, I want to get a Mac Mini. I've got an iMac at the moment, and I really like the look of Mac Minis. It means you can get your own monitor. It means you can get your own keyboard, your own monitor, your own mouse, your own speaker system or something, and just have that. And it seems so much better than me using this thing in the background here, which is the iMac, which is just one big screen that eventually is going to burn itself out, and I'll be left with nothing but an expensive bill to get another one. Okay, so we need to make a little bridge here. So, this is going to be the bridge. I've kind of forgotten how I'm going to do this. Well, let's not fret for the moment. That's going to come up like yay high, but the bridge is going to be there. So we need another little part of this, I think. Yeah. What am I doing here? What am I doing? Trying to think of how I'm going to do this. Let's make the bridge first. So, what we need to do is we need to mark half. We need to mark it like that. That's in the middle. So, let's mark it like this. So, 1, 2. I think I got it. For editing purposes, Macs are okay. You just get further down the line, you'll want something with a lot more power. But Apple isn't making anything cost efficient at the moment. They're not, are they? But what do you think of the Mac Mini? Do you know much about that? That's what I'm thinking, Mac Mini. Because I'm so used to Final Cut. And I know I could probably do like a Hackintosh type thing. But to be safe, I think I might try Mac Mini. Please tell me, is that right? There's my little bridge. So the bridge is going to be like that. I'll fill that all in black there, I guess, or maybe print out some more and then have it overlap or something like that. I'll probably have to print out another one. In fact, I'll do that in a minute. In fact, I'll do it right now. Got paper in there, haven't we? Print. There we go, printing. Apple is great for programming or server management though. I love that, and then it's what. Okay, well, I think I'm still going to stick with Mac. What's occurring? I'm making a bridge. I'm making a bridge to cross into a door here. So you go across the bridge, through the door, crossing the pits of lava here. Which and then you have these up here like that. So these were, where is it? Where did I put it? I don't know where I put it now. Oh, here it is. This would go here, potentially like that. So we need another, I'll say we need another piece down there like that. Okay. My advice for editing, just stick with what you know. There are like 200 editing programs out there. Yes, it's true. That is true. Stick with what I know, but unfortunately it's just so bloody expensive to use Mac, and I always worry that my Mac machine is going to blow up. Hence why I bought a MacBook Pro, and now I worry that's going to blow up, so I'm thinking about getting a Mac Mini. Because it gets so unbelievably hot. I've taken it back to the manufacturers. I've heard they lie a lot of the time. And let me just cut this bit here. I'm just not sure. Don't know who to trust. Oh crap. Again. Okay, there we go. Here's my little bridge. What do you think? Laptops are get insanely hot if you do things like editing them. I know my MacBook gets so hot. I worry sometimes that it's getting too hot. It's going to damage it. But the thing is, though, the MacBook Pro is made for editing, so it's made more. It's more than good enough for editing. It's just I just feel they shouldn't get that hot. Okay. Did I really need to print all these out? I could just put this on the bottom like that. Saying that though, it's done now. Okay, so that's done. Then we need to put these underneath there. Especially if they're designed with the active coolant in mind. Yeah, this is already, it's already getting hot. It's already getting hot. Let me just shut this bit down here. There we go. Photoshop was running though a minute ago, and I just turned that off, so it's probably got hot from using that. Just realised I might need another one of these to print out. Wrong knife. Forget that knife. That knife is dud. Where's the red knife? This is my last set I've got to make. I know something's going to go wrong. Put this down. That'll go up like that. Let's now cut this out. Cut that side out. Yep, that's how I want it. Maybe like that. Maybe like that. And then, right, that like there. Like there, maybe. Yeah, okay. Right, now I've got to put the glue gun on. Glue gun is here. Sorry, just on my ass probably. And then we take 50% on the Mac, so that's alright. And glue gun. Let's see, oh, right, still on that. So there's one piece there for extras. Oh, we've got two of those out for extras, okay, that's good. I might pack these off completely and just patch them up because they're flopping all over the place. Like that. And then we just flop a bit over the top of it. Okay, good. Actually, no, we can use that bit there. Yeah, we can use that bit like that. I'm just talking to myself while I'm doing this. It is a first sign of madness, but make exceptions. May need another one of those floors. See how we do. Maybe. No, we won't. We won't need another one. Honestly, I talk to myself all the time while I work. Yeah, me too. Yeah, this is going to be the bridge. While that glue gun is heating up, we can do the additional side. Here we go. Measure it the same. Also got that to do. Got this to do. Let's stick this all down while we're waiting. Where is that glue? I live in chaos, by the way. I can smell that glue gun. That's burning away. Cool, we've got another hour to do this. We'll get it done. We can get it done in an hour, I think. Does anybody know any more updates on the coronavirus thing? Because I haven't been watching the news. Is there anything we need to be knowing? I'm sort of avoiding the news because it freaks me out a little bit. Nothing good is happening. But is there anything important we need to know? I was going to look tonight, but I noticed people have been walking a lot closer to me than normal. But I think that's more linked to stupidity rather than anything that's changed in the news. Ideally, I'm just sticking to what I've been doing all the time before. I'm not changing my ways at all because I don't believe we're out of the water yet. Okay. Or out of the woods, yeah, not water. Okay, there we go. I might do another stream tonight later on. See how that goes. You are many more times likely to get it if you're secured indoors, as opposed to freely travelling outdoors. Is that right? Well, I'm doing both. I'm going outdoors, but I have to go outdoors because I have to go to work. So I don't really have a choice. There's 2 panels here, and the panels there. Now they stick together. Oh crap! Hopefully I haven't lost any of it. There it is. There. There's the door there. Who would be interested in owning a piece of one of these when I'm done with them all? So I'll probably have to give them away at some point. Stick. There we go. It didn't hit me hard, so I'm only a non-smoker in the house. Everyone in my house had it back in January. She didn't get severe bronchitis with the joint pain after weeks, unless it was kung flu. Oh, I see. Everyone in your house had it? It didn't seem to be that... don't seem to have met that many cases in my part of the world. Well, in my part, my town, basically. Saying that in London, it's rampant. I heard the London mayor is on the news today for some reason. Can't be very good, I don't think. I think it's something to do with TfL. Well, I haven't really seen. But he's trending on Twitter at the moment. And Sadiq Khan is never in the positive news online. I was saying to my wife, I don't think he's a bad guy. I just don't think he can run the country, run London. Ooh, 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 ooh. Very, very hot. It must be very, very hard to be mayor of London, though, I get that. We'll get through it. We will get through it. Of course we will. Oh, it's burning my finger. And I've got an idea what it is. It's glue. There we go. There's the bridge. There's the bridge. Now what I need to do is take a piece of this, cut it into little strips as neat as I can. That. Like that. Like that. Okay, then glue it on. Well, except for the people who need surgery or don't have any means of paying their rent or paying. Yeah. Go. Just putting that back on. Be careful, mate. I'll try and be careful. How you doing, Mark? What's going on? I'm just cutting bits out and sticking it down. By the way, I'm not sure if we got a new crowd in here today, but did anyone see a new Star Wars film? I've mentioned it like 3 times on stream now, but a lot of people don't like it. I saw it and just thought it was so bland for a Star Wars film. Unbelievably bland. And like, kind of pointless. There we go. Pretty pleased with that, actually. Yeah. Yeah. Down there like that. Down there like that. Hello, Hitman. I'm great, thanks. I've been sculpting in 3D. Oh, right, nice. What 3D program are you using? I'd love an actual wheel. How you doing? Yes, I'm doing very well, thanks. Doing really well. I think I'm on to like the last set design now. Before I go into the huge realm of editing. So the next step will probably be me sitting at a computer editing and doing a few live streams of that. And I can show you how far I've got with that potentially, because my streams don't really get many viewers. So if people want to see how far I've got, and maybe a little bit of a few spoilers or something, I can show you. But it might be better, so I'll wait to the end. The new Star Wars film was poorly edited. I just thought it was poor all the way around, to be fair. I really didn't think much of it. I kind of like look at the prequels now. Ooh. The prequels now. Oh, and I think they're not too bad actually. The prequels definitely feel like Star Wars films. The new Star Wars films feel kind of like I don't know, like the Hunger Games to me. You know, Harry Potter or something like that. They just don't feel like Star Wars films. The program is called ZBrush. I'm trying to ruin the second season of The Mandalorian out of spite now. I don't like the look of The Mandalorian. You know, I'm not. It's just Star Wars to me is just something different from what it's all becoming. It's like Star Wars has to be taken all seriously now. It seems we've got to take this thing seriously that everyone ripped us about watching when we were kids. It's like, you know, like I said the other day, like when you start getting like Prada-based Star Wars fashion design, fashion clothes coming out, that's when you know there's a bit of a problem. And Star Wars is all about money now. It's a big, huge. It's the face of Disney. Look at Disney, how corrupt that is. They're trying to get a second season of Mandalorian out of spite. They're trying to ruin. They're trying to ruin the second season of Mandalorian. I just wasn't a real fan of what I saw in the first one. I did say though, and I stand by this, that The Mandalorian, if they did Boba Fett film or something, it should be kind of like set in the desert and be kind of like what's that film called? What was it called? I forget the name of it. Really amazing film though. It'll come back to me in a bit. You know, what you lost in the coin toss with the assassin going around with a shotgun and the haircut a bit like mine. I've fallen out of love with video games. Everything is money, grabbing tactics and being caught in it. Yeah, to be fair, I'm not really a big fan of video games anymore. I just like what I grew up with. I watched a video the other day, or a trailer or something, of kind of like, what do you think of that, by the way? Not bad, right? I saw a trailer the other day for Assassin's Creed, where you're some sort of Viking, and like the music, I must be getting old. But it was like, whoa, music like that, and I was like, it's Vikings, and the Viking looks all hunky and cool, and he's got his Mohican, and I'm just like, man, why can't anything really be kind of? It's just such shit. I'm not a big fan of stuff like that. Well, I'm fairly pleased with the way this is looking. Yeah. I'm fairly pleased with the way this is looking, lads. The decline is real, my bud. Working on the new Assassin's Creed. Oh, you're working on the new Assassin's Creed? Bloody hell. Did you set the music? I saw the trailer, and oh man, I don't know, mate. You know, it might be a good game, it might play really well, but I saw like the first imagery of like the PS5 as well, and it looked incredible. Absolutely incredible. But the game that was playing was just unbelievably generic. Some free-running person with tribal tattoos, and just dancing. Just so generic. It's like people have got the technical side behind everything, but they've got no vision behind a story or I don't know. Maybe I am probably just getting old, but it just seems to me that no one's got any sort of ideas anymore. They just have an amazing tech behind them to make these amazing things. But Project Warlock is a really nice homage game. I really enjoyed it. Project Warlock, never heard of that. Engine doesn't mean much if you make the same crap. 200% right. I mean, how many games do we have? How many games do we have? We have some beefed up Marine wearing futuristic armour. It must be in the hundreds. Halo, I like Halo, Dead Space, Doom, Halo, Dead Space. There are more. Sorry, I'm not going to leave it at 3, but there are so many. I need something different. And why can't people be ugly? Why can't we have ugly people in these games? Why do they have to be like supermodel looks? It sort of takes me out of the game a little bit when you've got some like... It's like Resident Evil. Everybody is supermodels. You've got some apocalyptic wasteland and everybody's bloody beautiful. You have 5 genres and 4 top games each. Check out Project Warlock. Okay. Especially if you really like Doom or any other classic shooters. They do a great job. Okay, cool. People still talk about Far Cry 2 because it's amazing. Far Cry 2, I loved that game. I did really like Far Cry 2 actually. I didn't know really what the hell I was doing. Far Cry 2 to me was just like walk around until you get malaria get the guns and stuff, try and stop the guns from jamming, and then you see a truck come along, and you hear them coming, and then you see you go, and they get out, you kill them all, you might take a few hits yourself, you kill them all, nick their stuff, and then carry on. And that's basically what I did. I didn't really do the missions, that's all I did basically, is walk around and shoot people. Skyrim, same sort of thing. I walked and got fairly bored. I killed a dragon once, and that took flipping ages. And then I kind of got bored because it was just like walking. Although you can press on PC, I think you press Q, and it lets you walk for you. And you can just stand there and move the mouse, and it walks for you. But then I kind of got bored because I was just like, this isn't really that fun. So Skyrim looked amazing, it was beautiful, I just got really bored of that. I've got a very short attention span. And when I say Skyrim's a really old game. And I haven't played video games in so long. Like the last video game I played was GTA 5. GTA 5, Minecraft, and I think a UFC game I played. But I just don't play games anymore. I really don't play them anymore. I just sort of switch off. Okay, this is cool, man. Got that there. And we're going to have bodies dangling down here, all hanging around like that. So what I'm going to do is put some string either side of those, like that. So you've got that like that, that like that. You've got lava underneath here. You have the drawbridge there that leads to there, so that comes up a bit like that. And then we're going to stick all this stuff, have them out like that, I guess. We're going to need to put a bit of a card there to the drawbridge. This is going to look good when it's done. How long time we got? 5 past 3. We've got loads of time. Loads of time to do this. Fantastic. Right. So now we've got that done. We need to do the lava. I think the golden age for me in gaming was 1996. That was the best year in gaming for me. I just played through Witcher 3, still have the DLC to play through. Okay, haven't ever played Witcher 3. I was going to get the first one at university, but never got it. I was 20 levels above what I should have been at the end, so I beat the last boss like a rented mule. But yeah, I think the golden age of gaming for me was 1996. That was the golden age for me. So that goes like that. That will go like there, and then we move those a bit closer to the edge there, like that. Okay, and then I like that expression, like a rented mule. And those go like that. Okay. Yeah. I like it. I like that. And that comes up like that. So we have a little walkway. Okay, and then it can go like that. And we can have the bodies hanging from the top there. Not quite sure how I'll do that yet, but I'll have to think about it. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, you can't really see this. Cardboard is a great shout. I could do that to make my maps. Maps out of cardboard, you say? Whereabouts are you living, Mark, at the moment? Yeah, I don't know what to mention. Indeed. You in Stokey? Or are you further afield? I remember you were moving away. You saw me in Staples one time when I was working my horrendous, horrible job that was like an hour and a half a day. It was a horrible job. I hated that. And then yeah, you said you were moving to Iceland or something? Can't quite remember where you were moving. You're Basingstoke now. Takes an order of magnitude more time to make effects cardboard. Doom levels, make playable levels. Yeah, you were going to Belgium. How was that? Okay, and then put that on there. Oh no, we're nearly run out of glue. Oh, by the way, if you're enjoying this stream, give us a like, would you? It helps out the channel, makes us more relevant, or whatever you want to call it. All that noise. I calculated how much this. Have a guess how much this has costed me to make so far. Have a guess, and I'll tell you. Have a guess how much it's cost me to make this video so far. It was great, man. Girlfriend and I split, re-enrolled into uni and killed it. Now in lockdown, I'm watching old cardboard. Nice, I'm glad to see you here. You killed university. That's you and me both. We both killed uni. And you went to uni in Farnham. You have returned. I guess based on solely on what you have paid for instead of doing discs. I could add that. I won't add £1,500 to what I've cost to make this video. I could add that on. But what I've spent so far to make this video accumulates to around, I think last time I checked it was about £960 it's cost me to make this so far. I had to make a whole new set. That cost. I had to sell my drone to make that set. All the cardboard, craft knives, stuff that's still in the post. It's ongoing. I bought a strategy guide for Doom, which cost me a pretty penny. I bought a few other things as well. I bought a printer, bought paper, which paper is surprisingly expensive. Yeah, paper is very expensive. At least the paper I wanted, because I needed card. £1,500 is more than my first two cars combined. ID Gaff. Is that cheap for Doom? Okay, there we go. INF everything, no? IDKFA, all guns, keys, etc. ID Gaff. I didn't know it was ID Gaff. I thought it was IDKFA. IDKFA, ID Clip, ID Clev, IDDQD. Anyone know any other cheats to do? Remember ID Clip, ID KFA, IDDQD, ID Clev, and you can type in what level you want to go to. There are more. I think there's like different codes, but they're the same code for. Um, Ooh, ow, ow, ow. ID Clev level skip, that's the one. God mode. I'd like to know what they all mean. I kind of don't want to know what they mean because I feel that leave it as a mystery. Ah, it's quite cool, eh? I was going to think about doing voice acting, by the way. Do you reckon I'd be a good voice actor? But I heard there is a lot more than meets the eye of being a voice actor. I think a lot of people can do it, but it's doing it properly, which is the main thing. Oh crap. Do not go the other side. S'il vous plaît. Oh shit. Ah, you fucker. You do voice work for your own personal projects. How's the gaff? My house? Yeah, it's great. I'm loving it around here, man. I love Guildford. It's a lovely place. Lovely and leafy around here. Okay, and now we need another glue stick. I've got all glue sticks as well. You like Guildford as well, do you? Sorry, graffiti. I'm glad you left is great too. Graffiti, I don't really do graffiti anymore. I kind of had a bit of a big falling out of it, really. I sort of had this gallery in town in Basingstoke, and it pretty much put me off it. Painting and art and all that sort of thing, because it will just sort of become about money. And like, I'm kind of strongly against that, making money, art for money. I know it sounds kind of real, kind of like, I don't know what the word would be for it, but it just got to the point of like, what are we all doing this for? Are we doing this for money or are we doing it for fun? And it looked as though a lot of it was all just done for money. And everyone was kind of like, you've got to sell your work, And I was like, I can't be fucked. I've just spent ages making it. I must be proud of what I've done. And you know, there is that element, you can be proud of what you've done and sell your work. That's all cool, but I don't know, I just thought it was like fucking bollocks. The bag is like a bag of gold. I'll turn this way, you can see it a bit better. There you go. Okay, like that. Okay. Just trying to get the viewfinder how it'll look. Okay. And then we go forward. The door will open. The door will be here like that. Oh shit, we've done a bit too close, have we? Might have to make this door smaller. Is the door too small? What do you reckon? I need to make the door smaller, don't I? Money doesn't make you happy, but it's better to cry in a Lambo. You haven't oriented it wrong. You have it oriented wrong now. Have I? Oh, thank fuck for that, man. Thanks for telling me. Yes, the guy's hanging upside down. That's close. Door's too big, I know. I'm going to have to print it out again and make it smaller. Down you go. And there you go. Hey. Okay. Move that way a little bit. There we go. Good. And also we have like loads of bodies hanging around here like that. Not bad. In fact, we've got flipping. Oh no. Oh. Doesn't matter. Because somewhere around here we have. And also, we don't need that bit, really. I once lived on nothing but wheat crackers and water for about a month and a half. It wasn't fun. Oh, man. Yeah. At uni, I think I lived on noodles. I lived on noodles and pasta, and then for a treat I'll get myself a Smart Price quiche. And Smart Price was basically like high budget food in Asda. Smart Price quiche, that'd be my treat. And I'd warm it up in the microwave and I'd have it with brown sauce. Absolutely disgusting, man. And that was my treat. I was so skinny after uni. And then I got into, started earning money and got fat. Okay, let's put this on. So now all we need, same here, started earning good money and also got fat. Get fat or die trying. So what I need really is to put some sides around here. So can I do that? I think I probably can. But then I need more red floor. And can I be bothered to print out more red floor? I probably can. I think I can do this. Maybe I could do that there, that there. What do you reckon? Shall I put like corners here? I think I've got enough print to do it. Corners there and there. Might do that. Might just take these out and see how it works. There's something missing. What am I missing? What am I missing? It's the bloody door, isn't it? It's the bloody door. I've got to print out a door. I've got to print out a door. A door. So how big do I need to make it? So A5, will that work? A5 will work pretty damn good. So if you don't mind, one moment. I've got to open up Photoshop. So the computer may make a hissing noise, and that's because it doesn't like me opening up Photoshop. It doesn't like me opening up Photoshop while I am using OBS. So it takes a little while. A4. Come on now, A4. Come on, A4. Yeah, okay. Then put the thingy bob in there. And what did it come out as? Let's do it as that. Okay, that'd be big enough. So that there, that there. We're going to make it wider. Come on, make bigger. Come on, and transform scale and make a bit bigger. And save that. Quickly before my computer place sets on fire. Save as JPEG. Save it as that. Save it as that. Save it as high quality. And force quit Final Cut. Photoshop. Goodbye, Photoshop. Hope you saved my thing in time. You did, okay. Is that going to be too big? Let's find out. Put print paper in there still. Print. You going to come on? Print. There you go. Oh, of course we're going to have to put from the top here. Let's put something there, aren't we? The door can go behind. Come on, you know you want to be the right size. That looks way too big, I think. No, I think that's a perfect size we've got there. I think if we stretch that back a bit like that, I think we've made it the perfect size. Yeah. Mucho better, I think. Yeah, that's good enough. You lose the sides a little bit. Should I print out another one just so it's perfect? No, we'll keep it as this. What do you reckon? That's alright, isn't it? Like that. And then that's fine. That's fine, like that. And then we'll put a little crossbar at the top. Top here. That was a bit too big, that one. We can still use this, because I can use it for the close-up shot. We'll still use that, that's fine. Excellent. Although I think I've still got about 20 of those cut out and done somewhere else. My hair should be ooh, hot. What the fuck was that? And stick that down to card. Oops. Door actually can go in there like that. What do you reckon? Can't really see it too well. The door can just rest in here like that. Like that. How's that look? And so that means I put the door in there like that, which means the barrier can go just in front. work this out so it works out well. Oh, let's have a glue stick. Oh crap, coming in here now. One of my favourite animators is animating at the moment. His name's Lee Hardcastle, and he's live right now. And he's got like 1,000 subscribers. He's going to be entertaining the masses. Little old me. But his work is exceptionally good. If you think what I do is good, you should check out him, Lee Hardcastle. He's brilliant. In fact, should we do a Lee Hardcastle raid? Should we raid his channel? Go to his stream. He's streaming at the moment, Lee Hardcastle, and say, Games Made of Cardboard raid. Do it. I've always wanted to meet the guy. Always wanted to meet him. And because he's interested in exactly the same stuff I am. You know, like Doom and The Thing and Aliens and all that sort of thing. And filmmaking, he's a true filmmaker. But I don't think he'd notice me. Go. Go. How about that? Look. It's great because I can put it at the front and it fits fine. So I just need to put a barrier in the front. So that goes there like that, and this will go over the top like that there. Unfortunately, can I make it a little bit smaller? I can. Doom Eternal got a new update and also an updated driver thing. I'm starting to run out of space. What does the update do? Do. And now I'll stick this down on the card. It doesn't take me too long to make these sets, which is good. Don't glue. I'm running out of glue. I bought 20 of these glue sticks, I think it was, and I ran out. I found a place that does some £1 a glue stick. God knows how many I've used. New event and big bug fixes. Also, Empowered Demons are back. Empowered Demons? Yay, shiny Stanley blades. How easy is it to break one of these? Like that. Oh. demons are more powerful demons which have killed another player in another playthrough. Oh my god, really? Games are getting so technical now. Games are like literally the next. How much have games improved since GTA 5? That's the last newer game I've played. I bet games have got so much more technical since then. I mean, GTA 5 was like what? It's probably like 10 years ago now or something. Time is moving too quickly. GTA 5, I reckon GTA 5 was 6 years ago. No, it wasn't. It was 45 years ago. You old bastard. Right, so that needs to go there like that. Okay. And then this, I've done too small. So I need to do another one. Whoa, careful. What time is it? 33. We still have time. Okay. Where did I put that? Here it is. Right, that needs to be a bit bigger. What can I do? That needs to be bigger. I'm going to put it. Gonna be. Like that. Okay. Like that. And this is too small. Two has to go in front of that. So it needs to be. Oh, I paused it. Can I get rid of that bit? Really? I bloody well paused it, didn't I? I bloody well paused it. Right. You. And there you go. Put it there like that. Now I need to work out where do I put the door? The door goes there. It seems that game resellers are going insane. Since most people in the US got off 1,200 each recently, they've been price gouging like mad. Now forgettable games like Sonic R are selling for £100. Joking. The so-called value of my collection jumped up 15% the past 40 days. Good lord. Well, the day. Right, don't pause this up again. Mentally put in your head how much you need to take off. I think it's that much. Yeah. Yeah. Just a little bit straighter. Not like that though. I gave up with the old video game collecting. I gave it all up. It was nice while it lasted, but I just don't understand why I need things that I never play. That's good. Okay. Take that out. Don't fall off, please. I said don't fall off. Fucking hell, man. This is tough. I knew the last thing to do would be harder. Okay. That is now set. Okay. Goes without saying that I wouldn't dare to try and build a collection the same price as people getting everything. My 32X was £2 in a box years ago, and people want 200 for it. The thing is, though, why do we need to collect things? Where is it going to? I hate my perceptual collection. Died years ago. I was obsessed with it. I'm going to have to talk about this properly one day because it's pretty morbid. And if you wouldn't mind hearing me out, I can tell you quickly, but it's very morbid. And I only have a tiny amount of things left in my collection now. And there's a reason for that, being that, I don't know where I should really talk about it, but it's pretty morbid. But we don't live forever. What is the point in owning something that potentially in the future people will probably end up just throwing away? I've had to, unfortunately for me, I've had to clean out houses with my friend recently, his dad's house, and we had to throw away loads of things, and we weren't sure if they were important or not, and we had to throw away all this stuff. I'm kind of like, does he like this? Does he like that? What do you want to keep? What do you want to keep? Well, what are we going to do with it? What are we going to do with it? So we just thought we're not sure what to do with it. So we just had to throw it away. And people that have like a collection that is like of thousands and thousands of items, what's going to happen to it when you pass away? Like, are you going to give it to some, is it just going to get sold off to more and more people? What is the point in owning things? What is the point? What is the point in owning a really, really expensive car? Well, I just don't. This is my own personal. I wish I could get over it because I'd like to go out and have things of my own. Own nice things, but I just don't ever want to do it because I just feel like there's just no point. And that makes you feel like there's just no point to money. And I've had money in my bank account for ages now, but I don't really know what to do with it. So I spend it on clothes, and that's. So then I just put it into films. And I don't really feel like having a Patreon, or I don't really feel like having monetization from YouTube. So I've got money in my bank account to pay my way, it's fine. I can pay the bills and all that sort of thing, but I just don't feel the need to buy anything for myself because maybe I'm being weird, but I don't know. I wish I could sort of forget about it and just get on with my life and just think, right, okay, I'll buy this, that, and that, and it's really, really cool. I've got it. I finally got it. But then you think, so I start to see things. It's like, what is the point owning this? I've got it now. Now what? And I recently bought a few things for myself. Like I bought Blood on the PC, and then as soon as I got it, I was like, I've got it. Now what do I do with it? I can't play it. I've just got it for the sake of having it. It's nice to own things. Don't get me wrong, it's lovely to own things, but at the extent of like collectors going nuts and scalping people and for the sake of just someone putting something in their collection going, right now, I've got it, what next? Here we go. Anyway, enough morbid shit, how about that? Oh man. I may have nailed this one. Oh shit. Put the door out there. Fix that before it falls off. Yeah, I used to be really materialistic back in my youth. I used to want all sorts of things. Oh, don't die on me, please, Gleegun, don't die on me. I'm just interested to know about people's opinions, especially hardcore collectors. I spoke to, years ago, I spoke to the Star Wars guy with the biggest Star Wars collection, someone Stan Sweet, who has the biggest Star Wars collection in the world. And I had to be honest, I said, look, it really bugs me. Like, I'm a video game collector, but I feel that all the stuff I own that I love, that I've collected over the years, when I get past it or whatever, it'll all just go in the bin. And if I don't have kids, which I haven't got kids, so like, the chances are all my possessions are going in the bin one day. So I thought, screw this. It's better to have nothing. No point in going ham for collection unless you intend to make a museum. Yeah, that's true. But then I'm quite private. Me and my wife are quite private people. We wouldn't want. That's Steve Sansweet though. He's got a massive, great big museum in his house, hasn't he? Seen a Star Wars collection. But then again, some people like to be surrounded by the things they love, don't they? Oh my god, it's nearly time for work. What do you think of that? How's that look? What I need to do now is just cut out bits and glue it on, but unfortunately that guy might lose his hand. Oh no. Oh, I'm really hurt. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. That also really hurt. Fuck me, that hurt a lot. Oh, that hurt too, and that was on a cut. Ouch. I'm like that myself. I never was good at collecting things as a kid. I do have a nice shrine of things people give me as kids. That's it, man. Like I've got a small collection of things. Like I've got Romero's discs and all that sort of stuff. But I've had to. This is really horrible, but I've had to sort of, as I got older, like my grandfather, my grandmother, and my friend's dad recently, you go around their house and it is just basically, there's just nothing nice about it. People are just picking up things and throwing it in the bin and not sure what to do with things that are like potentially really important to that person because it has nothing's been said about it. It all just goes in the bin or given away or charity shop runs. We did like about 20 charity shop runs and I just feel that, you know, like there's no real point in going mad and spending thousands upon thousands on something that is never really yours. It just gets passed around through lives, doesn't it? Weird. I just think that the things that mean something to you the most, you know, they should be kept. Sentimental items, that sort of thing. Yeah, there you go. So, sorry, I get that's a bit weird to talk about, but there you go. The door goes there, and then the door will open up, and then I'll probably put a green screen behind there, or maybe put another level behind there or something. I'm not too sure yet, but I think that's pretty damn good actually. All fits nicely. Not bad for an hour's work. Or sorry, 2 hours work. And then I have bodies dangling down here. I'll probably move it closer. I've got all the bodies in the shed I can put on there. The final thing to do is just to, well, I don't want to get rid of those join marks. So the final thing to do is just to fill up potentially those. What do I need to? Probably need to actually. Let's cover those bits there. Just because, wow, that was close. A bit of glue just jumped up then and nearly went in my hand. Ah, fuck. One of my least. I hate being burnt by glue guns. I really do. I really hate being burnt by them. Take that one off, I don't like that one. We will use those. We will cut it like that. Stop working with hot glue and you'll go, stop working with hot glue if you're not going to be cautious. The thing is, I can deal with it. The pain lasts about 1/4 of a second, maybe a little bit longer. What I say, no pain, no gain. It won't be, I've had to endure a lot of painful scenarios when exploring the arts. All I wouldn't want to get is glue gun in the eye. That will blind you. Upside down. You bastard. That way. And now I'm going to have to speed that glue up. Ah, you fuck. Ah. Ow, shit, that hurts. There it is. And there. Loads of little blisters all over my fingers. Burns of love, yeah. My burning heart. There we go. Just covered those bits up there because they were like a bit gluey and a bit disgusting. So there we go. Then what I'll do is put a little bit of glue. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no. Oh, fuck it. Oh crap, I'm gonna have to put. Is that gonna. Oh dear, right before I go to work. Oh. There we go, anyway. There you go. What do you think? The door opens. I'm going to wait for that to... Well, the door opens up behind there. Oh, it's stuck. I have to print out another one of those lava floors. Well, saying that, I probably could. Salvage it. I love the way you've been doing it. Yeah, I've got so much more to put up. It's going to look really good when it's all done. I've got like at least 6 or 7 or 8 sets to put up on the ceiling now. I'm really pleased with it, man. This project is definitely the most ambitious project yet, and I cannot wait to show it. And the day I show it will be kind of like, well, a big day for me when I get to put this up. It'll be a big day for me. Like kind of like the best thing I've ever done, I think. And then you get the same old dude comes along and dislikes it like he dislikes all my videos. Oh well, that's to be expected. Finito! I didn't need to do anything to that bottom bit there. That bit will go through there like that. Put a little stick on the back of that now, so we can lift him up. Probably quite a big one actually, because it's quite. Let's put this big stick on the back. Like an old. How many of these have I used now? They go like down like anything. Booyakasha. A bit shaky getting up, but we'll get a nice shot, I'm sure. And then we've got to put some lines along here, and that's how we're going to have all the bodies standing there like that, swaying around. Maybe I'll hold the bodies, I don't know. I think if I put like a line here, have a body hanging there. Yeah, what I do, because I've got these bodies like that, I'll put like sticks like that and have them hanging up on string from the bodies or something. Something like that. There you go. Look around. Get closer, there you go. Right, I'm going to show this to my wife and see if she thinks of it. I always do that. Anyway, I'll see you all again soon, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I might do another stream tonight, maybe. I have to think about it. I've got to go to work, so I'll see you all again soon. Oh, Christ, we're on 8% battery. Take care, guys, and thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon, guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.